Welcome back. 6:43 now on Daybreak, and new this morning. It's hard enough to launch a business during a pandemic, let alone one centered on the world of pro sports, which was shut down for much of last year. But a former Bills executive and a few former pro athletes are now using their connections to market and guide some up-and-coming players.
Daybreak's Lauren Hall brings us the story of their Buffalo-based sports marketing firm, Avalon Sports.
There's the assumption that the agent handles most things, but there's also a very big gap that is not taken care of between the organization and the agent.
During his 16-year career in a variety of roles with the Bills front office, Pat Mathews got to know hundreds of pro football players. The Niagara Falls native became especially close with Shaq Lawson, who went on to play with the Miami Dolphins and is now with the Houston Texans.
So it kind of took some convincing to tell Shaq, in addition to what you do on the field, we need to build your brand off the field.
That's the mission of Avalon Sports, Mathews' new Buffalo-based sports marketing firm. He and co-founder Deiver Montes, a former pro soccer player from Colombia, launched last fall. Lawson and current Bill Zach Moss were some of their first clients.
A lot of people see these athletes as just a public figure that perform on Sundays. But they don't really see the behind the scenes behind the athlete.
The winning formula for Avalon athletes is building connections in three key areas: the communities where they grew up, played in college, and professionally.
So for Shaq, if you get him telling the stories about when he was a kid and he was outside of Clemson selling candy to make money, and the different charitable organizations that donated to him and his family in order to help them survive, those were some of the things that he wanted to continue to do.
This is the foundation of who I am, and I can't wait to continue to just impact the next generation.
Bills great Lorenzo Alexander recently joined the Avalon team as vice president of player engagement. He says launching in the pandemic helped them connect with athletes who had time to explore off-the-field opportunities during league shutdowns.
I think a lot of people got a taste of what it meant to be living in the world post-career.
It may be a marketing firm, but Alexander uses a different M word to describe his work with Avalon.
Did you ever see yourself going into the athlete management side of things?
Yeah, I mean, it looks mentoring, managing. I mean, you can put a whole bunch of different titles around it, but at the end of the day, it's paying it forward and servicing people. And that's at the end of my day, that's what I've been purposed for.
Lauren Hall, Channel 2 News.